What is going on, guys? It is Donair. Today we'll be going over a ticker symbol analysis on the ticker symbol CVX Chevron. Before we get to the technical analysis, where the stock price might go, patterns, indicators, trends, and more. I just want to let you know that I am bullish on the company. So with that being out of the way, let's hop right to the technical analysis. Let's break down the chart. Right, so you do see that if you're a little familiar with chart patterns, you do see that this is a cup and handle pattern, right? So you get this very vicious selling frenzy into this very vicious buying frenzy, and that does form the cup-like shape, sorry. And then from there, you get a little bit of a handle where the buyers and sellers kind of decide, whether it's going to break to the upside or the down. And we did break out of this, this handle very cleanly with some nice bullish momentum. Had a very slight pullback, and then we broke the top of that cup, which is right here at that 107.77. But honestly, that is a little bit misplaced. It needs to be right there. I got moved a little bit. That 107.5 was the breakout range for this, for this handle. We did break out at the top of the cup. We did get a nice volume confirmation. So that's very, very bullish. And then from here, we did form a little bit of a flag, but we'll actually look at it on the 5-minute lead just to see really what happened. Looks like a little bit of a pennant, but you could say it's a flag. Nonetheless, we got a pattern that we did break to the upside, and we're just slowly consolidating after we broke out of that. It looks pretty clean. I think for the short term, if I were to buy puts or to short the stock, if I was really, looking at the stock, trying to short this thing, I just don't see a good reason, right? I do think the bulls are in control, most definitely, if you were to ask me, right? You do see that the RSI indicator is coming to overbought territory, so in the past we can run in that overbought territory and still make some pretty, substantial gains if you see, but it's generally not the wisest to trade against the RSI. So that is one of the only downsides I see to this, right? In the short term, it does look very, very clean. So keep an eye on that. If we start rejecting that RSI, then that might, pull back the price a little bit until we continue to rally, right? So I'm going to take this trend line and draw up this support line that, we are coming near to, right? So keep an eye on that if we do get there. I'm going to delete this line, and I'm going to go to the 4-hourly just so you can see these are all the supports and resistances I've marked up. Definitely do think that, all these points will be very important for the future. If I go to the hourly, you see that it's just a very nice increase of volume on that cup. If you go to the daily to look at the volume, nothing too crazy, honestly, for the day. The day isn't over yet. It is in the after hours, so, maybe we'll get back up to that 9 million. But it's not too bad on the daily. It kind of fits the norm, but generalized in that area where we broke out, I do like to see the volume confirmation. I'm gonna go back over to the 4-hourly, delete all these lines real quick. I could just redraw them, right? And then you just see a very, very clean descending resistance into that support level at that $100 level. 100 actually no, $99. $99.80. That is a descending triangle. We did break out of that, with some very strong momentum right into this cup. So, talk about patterns, right? Very bullish on the patterns. If we go over to the daily, you do see that along with that descending triangle, which is very clear, you could argue that, we have a bullish flag, which we actually did just break out of. So, honestly, on a pattern standpoint, this is very, very bullish. I think if you're holding the stock, definitely see how we react to these highs over here. But it does look very nice for the short term of things. I don't think the bears would really want to, try to short this thing. The 9-day wants to cross over the 50-day moving average as well. If we do get that, that will be a bullish confirmation. We're above all the moving averages. If I pull up the Bollinger Bands, see that we are kind of extended. So normally when you do get to this, this line, you do kind of retract back within that, but not all the time. So we will see how that acts. Right, the MACD is in a golden cross, and it still looks strong. RSI is trending upwards, and on the 4-hourly, the MACD is trending upwards as well. and the RSI is trending up. So we got to see how we react on this overbought territory, right? So if I just, go to the 5 minute just to really break down the psychology, just, see how it's going. A lot of short sellers were really excited to short up here along these highs, right? And they got absolutely squeezed on that double bottom, right? It's just there's no really true reason for a short seller or anyone to really buy puts, in my opinion. So as of right now, the charts are just screaming bullish, right? You have higher lows, right? Higher lows, and we continue this trend with higher lows and higher highs, right? And this is the definition of an uptrend. So if we can continue this stair-stepping like manner, I don't see why we would cool down anytime soon. But if we do start to, break away from that trend, then, then my opinion might be a little bit changed on that. But as of right now, I do think the charts are pretty bullish. I think the only real problem with this stock could be the potential SPY collapsing, but besides that, this is my technical analysis on it. If you enjoyed these videos, please like and subscribe, as I am making these videos daily. So I do appreciate you sticking to this point of the video. Nonetheless, with that being said, guys, I'm going to take it easy. Hope you are too. I'm out.